Hey guys, so in this video, we're going to show you how to use the web grabber. So what you need to do is go over here to grab new. By the way, this is one of my favorite features of MPC. It's ingenious what Larry came up with. So one of the things that we want to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and grab a WordPress one, a WordPress URL. And so this is what it looks like right here. This is just on a template page for a lawyer's website. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the URL. Go ahead and throw that in there. Okay. Now, one of the other things I need to do is I need to assign this an asset folder. So I'll just type in test2, and we're also going to have to do a file name. So we'll just do lawyer1. Okay. And now we just click grab web file and continue. Okay. And you know, I love rocking the right click there. So let me go ahead and do that. Hit the sources. Come down here to test2, hit lawyer, add my file extension to .php, so that'll make all my pages in with .php. Double click this, hit HTML page edit, and as you can see in my visual mode, everything is already here. Okay, so you know I've already got this here. You know, I can change this real fast, and we'll just do keyword, which my keyword has nothing to do with lawyers, but oh well. So guys, I've got this right here, and I'll show you one of the reasons why. So let me go up here to the top here. Okay, so one of the reasons why we're able to pull this in is because with most HTML, you have what's called folder relative, meaning that it puts a slash right here. Okay, as you can see, there's a slash right here. So this is relative to our folder, which is already on our website. Okay, so we're referencing that folder that's on our website. Well, with WordPress, they actually do URL referencing. Okay, relative to the URL. So it actually does the entire URL. So it's URL relative as opposed to folder relative. There's plus and minuses to it. One of the pluses is with a folder is it's just all on the folder. You don't have to worry about every URL. The other thing is if the URL ever changes or any of this ever changes, then this can be gone. But because of this, as long as all of our stuff is still the same on that URL, every time we do a web grab, we're going to get the visual mode. Perfect. Okay. Now, let me just say another thing real fast. If you have a WordPress front end, so for instance, if we had a WordPress front end, and this was our WordPress site right here, this was our front end website, which this to me honestly is a hideous looking site, but to each is their own. If this was my WordPress front end, as long as I had my WordPress front end that was still going and all that, and I went out and I said, okay, hey, I'm going to grab this page. I'm going to make this page my source file for my template of building mass pages. It's all on criminal law or whatever else like that, right? So I go ahead and do all this, and I've got it right here. Well, as long as that URL and everything stays the same on my front end, I should have no trouble. All this should still work. It should still work great. Anytime that it changes on the front end, so let's say you change something up on the front end or something else like that, or if you decide to go with a brand new theme or something else like that, that's when things could get a little screwy. Okay, just keep that in mind when you're doing a WordPress, using WordPress as a template. But I'll go ahead and show you a preview real fast. And it's loading. Oh, okay, and so here's a great thing. I'm glad this actually came up, because this is another thing about WordPress, grabbing a file from WordPress. Anytime MPC sees this little bracket right here, it automatically wants to try to spin it, okay, because that's the way that Larry coded it. So let me show you real fast one of the things that you need to do when using a WordPress import, okay? So one of the things I do is you come here, right click, No spin markers. No spin the entire page. Okay, so this will actually no spin the entire page now. Now when we do a preview, should come up. Now this says landscaping. Obviously this is not about landscaping. That was just some of the sample keywords I had in there. Okay. Again, one of the things that you always want to make sure is go ahead and no spin an entire page when you're doing a WordPress import, okay, for your template. And then if you actually do want to spin something, so let's say we go back over here into visual mode, and let's say we select this real fast, come back over here into source mode, and Larry with his coding genius has got this whole thing really, really good. And let's say I just put in my little spinny brackets here. You need, and then I'll just put you must have. Oh, here. You must have, right? Okay, so I have no spin on the entire page. I can click right here, right click again. Notice that the cursor doesn't move whenever I right click. It still stays there, shows you exactly where you're at. And let's go ahead and do this. I will do a selected area. I hold it down there, shift and click at the same time, right click, hit selected area, boom, I have do spin. So now I can hit visual. I have this right here. I hit preview again. And you must have, we'll hit respin the text, must have, you need the most. So, okay, as you can see, it's already done all that. So, anyway, guys, this is just a simple way to import with a WordPress page. All right, and until next video, bye.